Hello, friends, and welcome back to Stan's Cutlery Universe. And today on Two for Tuesday, which is an open tag created by Tom over at Knife Delights. A great guy. If you're not subscribed to him, please go over and subscribe to Knife Delights. I think you'll enjoy his content. He also has a second channel called History Delights. Tom is very much into understanding the history and learning where the knives were made, came from, and everything like that, and restoring knives. That's pretty cool. He just bought a big old uh, basket of knives that he's slowly but surely working his way through restoring, and it's pretty cool. Some of them have been really neglected, and he's done a great job bringing them back to usable pieces of cutlery and taking a knife that a lot of people would just thrown away and made them nice knives that you wouldn't be ashamed to carry. And most of them, probably, I'm going to say all that bin I seen that he looked at, I would say probably 80 to 90% were American made, so older American made. So that's really cool. Oh, excuse me, I'm fighting some type of head cold. I don't know what it is. I just either sinuses or something just kicking my behindy. Okay, so I got all the introductory, all the stuff like that all the way. So today I'm going to be taking a look at two different Rough Rider knives. And these are the Rough Rider that are spelled R-Y-D-E-R. Doesn't mean they're older or whatever. For some reason, a Rough Rider keeps going back and forth. If you want to learn more about that, Tobias Gibson has a great video on it. So that's one place you could go and check over there, which is Knife Chats with Tobias. Hang on, I gotta wet my whistle. Thank you. Dr. Pepper Zero. That stuff is like awesome. Okay, the first knife I'm going to talk about was a gift sent to me by John over at JO Ventures Outdoors. John's another great member of the community. I don't think you could go wrong by going over and giving him a sub. He's not putting out as many videos as he used to, but you're still getting, I'm going to say 1 to 2 a week. The last one he just put out was on how he sharpens knives. At least I think it was. That's the last one I just watched. I might have had it for a little bit later, but it's really neat to learn. He talks about how some of the stuff he's went through and he's still learning what works right for him. And if you're just getting into the knife, or even if you've been into doing knives for a while, sharpening is a very personal experience. Some people love the guided sharpenings, which I like those too. Those are nice. You get a beautiful edge. Others like hand sharpening. I am getting more proficient at hand sharpening or freehand sharpening. So yeah, that was an interesting video. But first up, we got the, come on, focus for me, the RR2354 from the Faded Blue Jeans series, Micarta Handle series. This is a cool knife. It is a awesome lockback. And I'm going to be the first one to admit this and say it. I think I said it when I first seen it. I don't have any of these made by Rough Rider. I wasn't sure if I'd like them. So John, thank you, but you sent me down another rabbit hole. These are awesome pieces of cutlery. They actually fit my hand pretty well. I have a large hand, but for a nice just pocket dropper, or put it in a slip. I put it in a slip, but you can do what you want. It's got the RT bolster. Some people don't like that. I don't know why they call it a T. I think it's just an R underline, but RT bolster. I really like the shield. It's a double R. Back to back, kind of reminds me of a ranch. Got a nail nick, matte strike nail nick there. Like I said, it is a lockback. Look at build quality too. So awesome. Very nice. I've done nothing to this. It's pretty much right down the middle. I've done nothing to this other one. If John did something, but listen to this. I really like the fact that it does have a sharpening choil. Let's see what the blade says. Should say 440 razor sharp steel. RR2354 China at the bolster, or not bolster, but yeah, you know what I mean. Rough Rider there. But what I like about this is I have pretty big hands, and if I choke up really nicely, trying to get in the screen right, this fits my hand really, really well. I mean, if you wanted to, so you could stab into something, plus it's a lockback, you'd want to be a little careful not to get too obnoxious because you could go over the little bit of a guard they put in here, on the bolster. It does have a swedge right here, which is very nicely done. Gives you a nice pokey tip. Try to get it to where you can actually see it. A nice pokey tip for getting in there and doing, that fine work. But like I said, John, you done got me going down another rabbit hole, man. I like these knives. Now I'm going to compare this to one of the knives that I like in the Frost Cutlery line, the Choctaw. Is it Choctaw? Oh my gosh, I totally brain fart now. Yeah, I think it's Choctaw. I hope I'm right. But it looks weird, but it fits your hand just beautifully. I really like it, John. So thank you. This is rotating into my everyday carry. Love the pins. They're just beautiful pieces. Love how it looks like blue jeans. It's got a red liner in there. If you can see it, it just a really, really, really nice piece of cutlery that, man, another rabbit hole, another rabbit hole. I'm going to have to look for these in the different um, series that they make. I almost said lineup, but I guess technically could be a lineup. It is a lockback. Beautiful. I mean, you could not ask for more in a nice piece of cutlery than this. If you're looking for something that, I'm going to guess, I should have had a measuring tape here. I'm going to guess about 3.5 inches wide closed or long closed. Just really nice piece that fits your hand nicely, makes you feel comfortable and secure. Um, Man, I'm just always amazed at Rough Rider how they can make knives that are so wonderful and at such a good price. But yes, John, thank you. The only thing I'm not thanking you for is I'm going down another rabbit hole because I am going to find more of these in other series. I really like this. I should have looked up what they call this. I didn't think of that. Hang on, give me a second. I'm going to type it in real fast. I apologize for this. This is very unprofessional, but I'm not a professional. So I want to see what Rough Rider calls this. RR2354. Is that correct? Yep. Let's see what they call it. The pattern. They just call it a lockback folding knife. Okay. Okay. Well, I am definitely going to be looking for more of those lockback folding knives because I like it. I like it a lot. And you might think I'm exaggerating, but you're probably going to be seeing a herd of these coming in. So it's just a beautiful piece. And so cool. Thank you, John. It is well appreciated. And thank you for your friendship. That is even more appreciated. Friendships are important. And John, thank you. Next up is one that I threw on when I picked up a knife, the peanut butter jelly bone case canoe to get me over to $95 for, so I got free shipping with it. That is the Rough Rider Midnight Ice series. This is RR1999, 1999. Good year. Okay, this is a beautiful series. I did not find any other Midnight Ice. So I don't know if this is just the only one they did or what. This is like carbon fiber, shredded carbon fiber inlaid folding hunter. Just beautiful. It's got the silver or stainless steel bolsters threaded. Really good looking. Got the double R shield. Come on, focus. There we go. Look at the back side. Look at that pile side. Look at that shredded fiber carbon. That is just so friggin' cool. I love that. Again, very well built. It is a lockback, so you're going to get a little bit of gapping between the lock and stuff because it's got to move. I guess this isn't a lockback. This is a slip joint. What am I saying? Slip. Just ignore me. Still very, very well made. Does one thing I don't like is it's got two nail nicks. They are both matte strike. It does have a nice swedge on the blade. Try and get that to where you can see it better. I'll show it when it's open. But just a very nice piece of cutlery right down the center. Let's open her up. I want to lock her in here. Again, another thing I like about Rough Rider's been doing is there is a sharpening choil there. You can see the 440 razor sharp steel. Then it should have the model number here on the Tang RR1999 China. This side you got the double R. Just good looking piece. I will be honest, it's a liner lock. The liner lock's right there. I could do without this. There is enough room. You can kind of go back on it. Doesn't bother, but I would just, I guess if I go like that, it's okay. But I don't like that feel as much as there. I could do without the liner lock being so tall, or honestly, without a liner lock at all would probably be my preferred thing. But It's just a typical liner lock. Very nice. I'm not going to guess a pull because, it doesn't really matter. Swedge line there. It's got a nice pokey tip, especially for such a large blade. Uh, you know, just just a really really nice piece of cutlery. And if I'm recalling right, this one was, well, the canoe was 82 something. I think this was 17 or 18. It was enough, or 15 maybe. It was enough. It was on sale at the time. It was enough to push me over the $95 by like a dollar. So, for the money, this is a full size folding hunter. I don't think you can beat that for bang on the buck. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense, it's a good looking piece. I really like the carbon fiber look. I mean, the show side, the pile side is even. That's just that's just shredded fiber carbon, but it looks. It just I don't know what to say. It pops maybe. See how she falls. Beautiful. Couldn't ask for more than that. So on today, the two Rough Riders I showed are these two right here. Just two beautiful pieces, two beautiful examples of what Rough Rider has coming out. Um, I believe this one I know for sure is available. I believe the Faded Blue Jean series is still available. And if not, they are on the secondary market. So with that all being said, on my two for Tuesday, I am a huge Rough Rider fan. However, at the same time, if I get a piece that's something's wrong or not quite right, I will throw that out there too. But overall, I would say 98% of the Rough Rider knives you get are good to go, no problems. And if they're not, reach out to Rough Rider Smoky Mountain Knife Works. It's their house brand, and talk to them about it. They'll send you a shipping tag to send it back. They'll either fix it or generally, if they have them still, they'll replace it. And you just for the bang for the buck, I think they're one of the best all around values. Their quality is a little bit above Frost, actually considerable amount above the name brand regular Frost, pretty much parallel with like Steel Warrior and some of the higher Frost brands. Um, and honestly, right now, Rough Riders are less expensive than the Frost brands in general. Unless you find a good deal. So, do I recommend a Rough Rider to my friends out there? Yeah, absolutely. If you're looking for a nice piece of cutlery or you're just getting into the hobby and not quite sure what you like, what type of patterns you like, go to Smoky Mountain Knife Works. Go to Chicago Knife Works. Chicago Knife Works is not always free shipping anymore, so sometimes you got to look back and forth because sometimes if Smoky Mountain has a sale on them, it'll actually still be cheaper than going through Chicago Cutlery. Uh, so it's just you got to do a little research, but you can go to Smoky Mountain Knife Works, look around, see something that you think you might like. If you spend $95, you'll get free shipping. A lot of times, if you look for special days, they'll do like $50. So decide a day like April Fool's. April 1st was $25, got you free shipping. So I ordered up a case trapper I've been wanting that was special for like $43. So, it's they have specials like that all the time. You just got to keep your eyes out. Yeah, your eyes open and your ears listening to see if anything comes out. So again, Rough Rider, two thumbs up in general. There are those, there are those bad ones out there, but that's any knife maker. They're going to have one or two that slips through the cracks. It's unfortunate, but it's the way stuff is and the way things are. But so far, my experience out of all the Rough Rider knives I have, whether they're new old stock that I bought, where, excuse me, where I got them in a lot of knives, I've had one that I bought brand new that I had to call Smoky Mountain Knife Works and say, hey, this thing's broken. I cannot close it. And then they told me, well, do your best to close it. Don't get hurt if you can close it. If not, please tape up the blade and send it back. So they sent me a shipping thing. I sent it back. So got a new one. And oh, shoot, I want to say it was all of 2 weeks round trip. So it was a little bummed that I got a broken one, but they took care of it. No big deal. Just a little, like I said, bummed. It was a lock back that literally you'd open it up, you could not release the lock. Something had broken the locking mechanism. So to close it, I had to stick like a screwdriver in there to to break the pivot point for the lock to get it to close. But that's neither here nor there. It's a story for another day. Thanks for putting up with my silliness. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate y'all. Getting close to 1,600 subs. It's getting nuts. It's getting nuts. Just keeping up with the comments sometimes is rough, but I love it. I appreciate the comments, so please keep them coming. With that being said, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, comment. I love the comments. I love responding. I love if you got some constructive criticism, please let me have it. I might take it and use it, or I might just say that I can't do that or whatever, but please let me have it. I want to make the channel better to where you all enjoy it just as much as I enjoy making it. Excuse me. Oh, man. It is so dry in my house. I got a humidifier going. And I'm still. I should see if I can get a sponsorship from Dr. Pepper Zero. It'd probably be no, but you never know. So anyways, thanks for watching. Live long, prosper, and collect your own.